how tight he's got his crew. But at the end of the day, they can put this story together. While we're still trying to figure it out, they already know. When they're hearing these interviews, they can put it together and be like, you know what, my mom was going. I remember that day I came home from school and mommy was laid on the floor and she told me she was just sick. I didn't know she was punched in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? They can correlate things like that better than anybody can. So it's just a matter of how their testimony, if they're called, how much of a character witness will they be?
Because remember, it's 2 little girls there. Who take care of them little girls?
Well, they're older teenagers now, so they're not little. But the things that they probably had to see and hear is what they would be able to speak to. You know, like I said, your children are going to be your best character witness. They'll either come out and be like, yes, my daddy is the best, we love him. Or
you don't see him, you don't see the relationship like you see with everybody else and their daughters, with him and his daughters.
This is Hollywood. I don't expect them to show me the truth of anything. So I don't expect them to be like one or we all look like a family. You know, they're all floating about. That's why we're here in the first place. They may be able to speak to his character, but he could have had them tucked away for a lot of these things. Who's to say that he's really the dad that we think he is? He's probably an absentee dad. You know what I'm saying? I don't assume. Based on this stuff here, I can say from what I've heard, it's enough character witnesses to say that he's not a good person. You know what I'm saying? So I can imagine the relationship that he probably has with his family. So I think he just needs to come.
So you said,
look how they doing. Look,
he was here with.
Look how they do little Justin, man. They should have said.
With the Dodgers, so the organization very, very familiar.
Look at this shit. This shit crazy.
Hal Kemper, thank you so much for joining us. And if you can make light of what we're looking at in terms of Homeland Security making entry into the Holmby Hills mansion of Sean Combs.
Sandra, this is a Homeland Security investigations that appears to be on site. What they're probably looking for is, well, I should say in general, they look at human trafficking and sex trafficking being a component of that.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. He got a beautiful home. The trees, the statues when you walk in, the nigga house is beautiful. Gangsta Cat, love the house. Gangsta Cat, love the house. Beautiful home in California.
And of course, there's been some rather big civil suit stuff that's taken place, but also the New York case where the statute of limitations basically had been rescinded, allowing them to look back many years in this case. Part of it was there have been allegations that he was drugging young women. So that there was, which certainly implies that it was rape.
You hear that? Drugging young women, implying the ape word, the great word. We know what that is, implying that. So, bro, they looking to do this dude literally like they did R. Kelly, y'all.
Yeah, this is pretty much it because I don't see. There's no coming back from this. I feel like this is too far gone, man.
Oh, it's like, definitely gone.
Too far gone. You know, this is definitely went a lot faster than I anticipated.
He just paid $30 million and got out of something. He already back in the headlines, about to go to jail.
Right.
You was better off not paying that $30 million.
You were better off not paying.
You might as well start selling your house.
That $30 million was just to her. That was just to her. That's not to count in the accusations that he's probably had to pay for to keep secret over the years. You know what it's like to have multiple people in your pockets with the expectation of new ones to come. But when you live in right and you do right, you don't have those types of problems. But could you imagine the amount of people that have come out and said allegations way prior to this? Like we said,
Homeland Security. Right. Remember the boy Johnny, he paid him $5 million for allegedly giving him her.
Exactly. So we're here today where Homeland Security is on property.
I hear allegedly, I don't know, y'all do y'all research. I hear allegedly that there was a lawsuit